Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Stace. So I'm coming on here because this is my first mukbang. I'm trying to put myself out there. So I figured if I want to do a first mukbang, what should I do it with? I feel like crab oils, little seafood oil is the best one. I say crab oil, but this don't have no crab, so it's just seafood. I ordered this from Hooks and Reel. It's just shrimp with the head on with some green mussels and a garlic, butter, and seasoning sauce. Mild. I don't like spicy. I kind of want to come on here just to kind of see if this is going to be like my thing that I'm gonna enjoy doing because I love, 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 love watching mukbangs. I've been watching mukbangs, I think like 8, 7 years, and the only reason why I kind of have an exact, excuse me, idea of how long is because one of the first mukbangers slash ASMR like person on YouTube I was watching was Sas, then her sister, and then her sister put on her kids. Like I was looking for a video that I remember watching a long time ago from her, and I'm like going through all of her videos, and I went back to like 7 years ago, and I'm like, I've been watching mukbangs in 7 years. I'm very like particular about the ones that I like to watch. I do like some that do talk. I'm very big on the Korean ones. I don't know what it is. I'm very picky. I grew up like a very picky eater. Like you ask my family, and they'll be like, I'm so picky when it comes to certain foods. So I've never been the type of person that will look at food and be like, mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's awesome. There's things that like I wish I could eat, but I have a thing about like consistency of the food. So I'm just not really into eating like things. I don't like to be disrespectful because when you get into like watching mukbangs or into like different cultures and what they eat, it's not good. It's not right for you to sit there and like, ew, that's nasty. How they eat that? I hate watching videos when people trying like different food, especially like for a long time, everybody was up on like African food, and they were getting the fufu, and they were just doing videos on how it would taste, and they're like, it's disgusting, and it's like, it's so disrespectful. Don't get me wrong. I think they did a lot for like clickbait, but at the same time, you can't do that to people. Um, mm. so basically, I'm doing this video to introduce myself and to see. Oh my god, hold on, jumpstart this. Um, iced tea. Ooh, you know, even though you say mild, it don't be mild. They be like putting spicy in there. But anyway, um, I just want to come on here and be like, let me see if people want to see me and just build, build it up. Cause baby, listen, you gotta put yourself out there. So I don't know if people are more into like mukbangs where people are talking, or some people were just like, girl, just eat and shut up. Well, I figured I'll let y'all decide. If y'all like me, cool. If y'all don't, okay. But no, really. Um, I work from home. I'm a mommy of one. I got a little boy. He's 2. I just enrolled him in daycare. I said it. He's been with me ever since he was born. And I loved it. But at times, it was crazy because I do work from home. And he was super, super dependent on me. Sometimes I didn't have like opportunities to like play with him. And he get fussy. And I feel like every time I had to jump on a call, he was fine. He'll be fine. He'll be quiet the whole time. The minute I have like a meeting and I'm getting myself ready and I'm logging in and everything, he want to make noise in the background. And sometimes my calls require me to be on camera. And I used to have to be like, sorry guys, this and that or whatever. Like it was bad. And then some days were great. Some days I wasn't that busy at work, so I would have like dedicated enough time to him and stuff. But I did it more for me because I felt like my mental my mental health depended on it. Like there were just days that like he would just get me there. And being home, I'm the type of person like I don't know how to sit still, and I didn't realize that until like you're living in your own place, you have a kid, and you're working from home, and you see things. I'm always on the move. Like I don't just sit at my desk. Like I sit at my desk, I do what I gotta do, then I get up and then I do something. I fold clothes, I do the laundry. Like it's a whole bunch of stuff. And when you're doing that and you're in the moment, you're not thinking about it. But like at the end of the day, you're like, I'm exhausted, and it's like, yo, because you did not sit down, you didn't relax. So like, I'm not a work from home mom that just be chilling. So now that my son's in daycare, I still have my responsibilities, but I kind of pace myself a little bit better. I hate leaving stuff to the next day. Got me a little rice here. I made this. So I figured to balance out the spiciness and the seasoning because some of these crab boils are really, really like they're really salty. Um so yeah, he's in daycare. I'm home chilling. We did it from like 9 to 3. I figured that was an appropriate time to be able to like do what I gotta do. I mean, I get off work at 4:30 anyway, so I'm mobile with my job. So when I have to go pick him up, I just bring my phone with me and go swoop him and come back home. And the benefit of that too is that the daycare is like right in front of my husband's shop. He's actually my fiance, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if any of y'all understand. When you're with somebody for a long period of time, you start to already feel like you're not married. And then when you propose to me, I don't know why it is that like I feel like the word fiance is cute, but it's like after a while I was like, and I just go straight to hubby. But we are planning to get married next year, 2025. Um, but yeah, so he owns like a repair like car shop or whatever, and the daycare is like right in front of his shop, so it's like super convenient. It's walking distance. Excuse me. The first week, what I did was is like I said, I'm mobile with my job and I have a laptop and a phone, so I basically just set up my work stuff in his office, and then like if they would have called and said like, oh, Raiden's fussy, he's crying, you gotta come get him, I would have went and gotten him. But like I didn't want to be too on top of it. I was a little nervous, but it was good. So I set up my office, my stuff in his office, and I called one time. We dropped him off at 9. I called at 10, and she said, he was a little fussy, but he's good now. And then I had a work call, and then they called me at like 10:30, and I didn't realize. And then when I saw it, it was already 11. So when I called back, I'm like, hey, is everything okay? And they're like, yeah, he had got fussy, but he's good now. I'm like, perfect. So then like 11:15, they call me back and they're like, yeah, he's kind of crying for you. I'm like, oh, okay. So, excuse me, I just walked over, and he's like reaching for me. So I'm like, no, let's sit. So I sat with him. Then it was time to have their snack time. So I like was giving him his snacks. And he still nurses. So after snacks is nap time. So they were getting like his little cots and stuff ready. And again, it's his first day. So I just like picked him up and I kind of covered myself and I just gave him some milk until he took a nap. And then I put him in his little cot or whatever and I left. So it was like maybe 12 something, about to be 1 o'clock, and they called like, oh, he woke up from his nap and he's looking for you and he's being fussy and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay. And she's like, you can come get him. And I'm like, we paid till 3. Like, why I gotta go get him now? But it was cool. I said, mommy to the rescue. That's my baby. He crying. He need me. So how much garlic is on there? I'm like really scared to look at me, right? Ready? I'm like scared to eat all this because one is gonna be super salty, but I feel like there's so much spice in there, and I'm gonna have in the back of my throat, and I'm gonna be choking. Okay, let's do it. Okay, yeah, mm, that's when you need some rice. God, there's so much seasoning, but it was good. Oh yeah, I went. I picked up my baby. But I told my husband, I was like, babe, we pay till 3 o'clock. I hope she don't think, excuse me, she gonna be calling me. I'm gonna pick him up every time. Like that's not happening. So yeah, so I went to pick him up and go back to the office and stuff. And we spent the rest of the day. My husband, he was in the shop doing a whole bunch of stuff. But the next day, I pretty much we went in there, we dropped him off. He was okay, and we just told her like we want him to spend as much time here until 3. If he cries and fusses, I don't really want to have to go over there. But if it's bad, where like he's crying for like 30 minutes straight, let me know. And he did amazing the second day. Like she said, there was times he was fussy, but he just got distracted. They just kept playing, and we're going on the 4th week, and he has adjusted so well. My son is very, very intelligent. And, people talk about their kids and their kids like the smartest. But no, like he's just super, super attentive to things. Like he's not as verbal as other children his age are, but he's just so attentive. Like he just knows certain things. I'd be watching him like, yo, how did he know that? It's just little things that he's so like smart in, and just like he gets it. Like even at a young age, I would like tell him like he would pick something up and then he would know to go put it back where it's supposed to go. He wouldn't just leave things. He's like super like on it. Like he takes something out of his toy thing and he puts it back where it belongs. Like he's really good with that. But I did notice that like when it came to him like speaking and talking, he would understand what I would say, but he just wouldn't repeat it. So like, I would watch things. I was told by some of my friends. I have a friend of mine who's a speech pathologist or whatever. She works with children. She said, always repeat the word to him. He points to something, ball. You want the ball? Here's the ball. There you go. And just keep repeating it. And that's what I was doing. He knows what things are. He just doesn't repeat it. But now, since he's been in daycare, I'm noticing it more that he is speaking more, and I think it's because he's mimicking the other children. So that has been really, really awesome. And just like he's eating a little bit more. He's a very picky eater, not big on like meats. He's just starting to incorporate meat. Like the other day, he grabbed the chicken wing, was eating it. I was so happy. But he was really big on vegetables. One of his first veggies was broccoli. Love broccoli. I can make that every day. He can eat it every day. So broccoli, peas, he loves raw like bell pepper. He loves raw celery, cucumbers. He is infatuated with pickles. Like he's a weird eater. But now I'm noticing like because they have like certain things set in the daycare that I'm noticing he's doing now. So like even for dinner, we have like a small little chair for him and like our little coffee table. And for dinner, like he grabs a chair, he sits at the coffee table, and he eats his food. So I'm noticing like some really, really good changes. So if you are a mom who is skeptical about putting your child in daycare because of certain milestones they haven't reached, please do it. And I'll be very honest with you. You have to just have faith in what you're gonna do. I can't think about like, oh, what if they mistreat him or what if they touch him inappropriately? I don't want to think about those things. As of right now, the women there, they seem amazing. I don't have any complaints. They're very on top of the stuff. They, let me know he's doing arts and crafts. So it's really been a really good thing for him, and it makes me super, super proud. So yeah, so that's just me, my life. I think I talked more about my son than anything, but this is just a little bit of a video. I didn't want to be too long, but I kind of wanted to come on here and just put myself out there and see how you guys, take to it. If you guys would like more mukbangs, if you just want me to order food and eat and shut the hell up, I'll do that too. I could do more videos and like more get to know me's and stuff like that. But yeah, in a nutshell, just a work from home mommy, um, trying to just put myself out there. Like I've always been somebody who just likes. I don't like to be the center of attention, but like I like being like this. You know what I'm saying? Like doing this, and it's taking me a while to actually like just do it, and I'm just doing it. So I'm gonna finish this video, but I am gonna finish my food. I'd like talked more. I think that's probably what I have to learn is like to like eat and talk, and I'm just kind of like, excuse me, sorry. I don't know if I could be like the type of people like I don't do do all of that. So if you like those slurps and it's so good, you're not gonna get that here. So yeah, so like, subscribe, follow, comment, and let me know. But it's been a pleasure. I hope to build a dope little community and come on here and just share my life and have y'all share too. And we all be sharing. We're just a big loving and sharing type of little familia. But yeah, all right, guys.